Ghost Hunt at Hagood Mill in Pickens, South Carolina, June 14, 2025. Tickets are $25 and are sold on Eventbrite and in person at the Dark, Strange and Mysterious Market in Easley, SC on June 13th and 14th. Special guests for the Ghost Hunt is Brandon Cooper and Blaine Rohan. Hagood Mill is known for its rich history and mysterious activity. Can you see spirits? Can ghosts talk to you? Find out. Ghost Hunt, June 14, 2025. Tickets cost $25. We will gather at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and do a history haunting tour until midnight.
Hello.
Hi.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
You know, a couple weeks, right? At least.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to do one show without you because they were
blown on my bike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's too bad. COVID-19 to tires being blown out and on my bike. It's just crazy stuff, you know.
Yeah. Always something.
So, how have you been?
Pretty good. Busy.
Always something.
Busy.
Always something.
It is.
Yeah. Well, yeah, busy. So you guys got a ghost hunt coming up, huh?
We do. It's Saturday. It's in Pickens, South Carolina. Hey, good meal. Yeah.
Oh, we're locked up. Here, let me. Here, this is going to be a little blip here, but let me switch networks here real quick.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you think? Yeah, guys, we have a ghost hunt at Pickens, South Carolina. Hey, good meal. Hey, Paranormal Rock Down. I get to see you guys Thursday. So, but we have a ghost hunt, and it's a market also in Seneca, South Carolina, and Chad is switching network, so he'll be back in a second. There he is.
I'm back. Okay, hopefully this is better.
He's back. All right, I'm gonna drop. Let's see, remove that one. There we go. Yeah, I was telling them about the ghost hunt. It's the place we're going is it actually has petroglyphs.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm.
Native petroglyphs. That's cool.
Yep, it actually has petroglyphs. It has cabins, old cabins that are actually haunted. The grounds are also so. But yeah, enough about me.
Have you ever been there though?
Yes.
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 You have.
Yes.
Pretty good place.
Yeah. It's a good place.
Right on. Okay. Well, so you had some stuff over the weekend, a tornado and all that. Well, over the weekend we had some weird power outages, which was strange. One of them was caused by a seagull flying into a power line, which is very odd. And you know, this place I work is down right along the Columbia River, and there's a lot of native sites down right there. You know, and of course you hear rumors of people, the place being haunted. You know, I don't even listen to that stuff anymore. But the power goes out, and we were there without power for a couple of hours, and the entire staff loses their mind. I was outside because I was taking care of some stuff, and they were hearing some noises inside and stuff like that. So I go inside, and sure as heck, there was quite a bit of noises, things moving around. Ooh. It was pretty shocking. It's like, man, can I work in a place that isn't haunted? I mean,
no,
that wouldn't be fun, but you know. But it was pretty interesting that and then I also learned something about the location, that there's no digging allowed there because it is a sacred native site that the place is located on. So that's pretty interesting.
That makes
sense. that was kind of an interesting thing, you know. I look at work like, hey man, potential evidence here to be captured, kind of thing.
That's true.
Yeah, so not a whole lot's been going on. Other than that, just been trying to recover because we both got pretty sick from COVID-19.
Yes.
And yeah, it's that thing, and that crap never goes away. It seems like. Have you had the privilege of getting it yet?
Well, I was very, very, very sick twice, like super sick.
Yeah.
Actually 3 times, but I've never tested positive. But I know I had it or.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a weird thing. It's like we've had a few times, and it feels a certain way when you get it. It doesn't feel like anything else. In my
No.
I was sick for about a day, but I'm still like coughing up stuff. But Jennifer gets pretty sick with it, so she was sicker than I was. But but yeah, it was gnarly. So yeah, so you you didn't have nobody's coming on tonight? They were too busy tonight, or?
If anybody wants to come on, send me a message. Put it on the chat. We kind of last minute it because I wasn't sure if Chad was well enough and work was cooperating. So if you want to come on, come on. I had somebody that I asked, but the 2 people that I asked, we're not sure. So if you want to come on, and you're watching, and you're not the faint of heart.
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, come on in.
Come on in.
So since we had the last show, have you done any investigations?
I have not, but there's some scheduled. There's some scheduled for coming up later on in the month,
Cool.
towards the end of the month, early July. And they're going to be good. So like I said, I always say there's exciting things coming, but there really is exciting things coming. Some of these investigations sound really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to do like arrange a live thing, one of these nights.
Oh, that'd be cool.
It would be. Of course, we're going to return to Liberty Bond, your favorite place.
Oh, yes, I would love to go there.
We try to do that before the middle of next month. We're going to try to go up there.
Well, I'll tell you what you and your lady friend, Miss Jennifer, needs to do is when we go to Paranormal Rockdown, it's just in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Come on, if I can come up that far.
What date is that? What date is it again?
Uh-oh, wait a minute. I have to look. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, Chris. I'm looking. I don't want to get it wrong. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It is the 18th? Hold on. Is it actually the 18th? Yeah, the 18th through the 20th. That's right. And it's got all kinds of bands and
what month?
July. Sorry at that.
Oh, 18th. Okay, July. Yeah, that's time.
I'll actually be in Connecticut the weekend.
That's not going on a road trip.
Yeah, so I'm going to Connecticut, and then I'm hopefully going to the Rockdown. So.
Oh, so you're not sure if you're going? You're not sure?
Well, I'm trying, but funds, and I have a ride, so that's great. But yeah,
so,
well, I'm hoping to.
What's going on in Connecticut? What do you got going on?
A Paracon, another Paracon. Yeah, yep.
All right.
And then we have one at Deep South in the first week. Or is it the first week? It's the 8th and 9th, I believe, of August. We got all kind of. We got the ghost hunt this weekend, and then we got Savannah, Georgia, the next weekend.
So, is there anything else big coming up for?
Well, we have new people coming to the network. Okay. I haven't got the thing finished yet. The intro. We're getting so many people that I'm having to be creative.
It's growing. It's getting big.
It is. I'm glad. And we do have one surprising thing. Well, not surprising, but. When we're in Connecticut, in like the 12th and 13th of July, we'll be celebrating our 1-year anniversary of All Access.
Oh, 1 year. But look how far it's coming in 1 year, though. Look at that.
Yeah.
Gotten a lot bigger. Gotten huge.
And we got more people coming, and it's getting great.
No, it's great. No, it's exploded. That's cool.
It has.
A lot of hard work there on your behalf.
Yeah. Yeah, people don't know how long I get on here and I'm on some of the stuff, and of course I'm on Nathaniel's show. I have my own show, the serial killer show, and I help Shane out and stuff, and you got anytime you need me, of course, but and the other anybody that needs me, I'm there, but it's just getting
now. Do you have any other investigations coming up?
Well, we have this is an event. We're doing
right.
an investigation. People
Right.
pay to come in because it's a location that we're having to pay
Try to
for.
get one in Portland, Oregon, one of these days.
That would be cool. That's why I said you and Jennifer need to try to come up. I mean,
Yeah,
I know
it'd be fun. It'd be fun.
I know it's not a short distance, but I'm going all the way.
But it'd be fun though. It'd be a fun road trip.
Yeah, if you guys like, if you guys like the music too.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Jennifer, the Paracons they have a lot of people with booths, all kind of, I don't know if you guys are readers, but books and interesting people you get to meet. And then you're around people like us who are interested in this. And it feels really good to be in a building or a location where there's all these people that are interested in the same thing. It just feels really good.
Sure.
So it's cool. But yeah.
Back a long time ago, I was invited to the TAPSCon, which is, the Sci-Fi Ghost Hunter and TAPSCon.
Yep.
And that was interesting. It was fun. I talked to those guys.
Well, those guys, bless their hearts, back in the day, I loved them. But
now
they've gotten.
Yeah, they did. They really kind of paved the way for all of us.
They did, and I appreciate that. And if I ever get to meet them, I will thank them. But they've gotten so big that I'm sorry and I'm gonna gripe a minute, but if you have to charge for somebody to take a picture with you,
no, that's how I feel about it. I feel the same way.
No,
I'm not a fan of the Hollywood Ghost Hunter guys. Not a fan. But it kind of made the public more open to accepting what we do and.
Oh, they did, and if I ever get to meet them, I promise I will thank them. But I won't pay to get a picture made. I promise.
No. Well, I don't get starstruck, which is kind of funny. I don't get starstruck. I know a lot of them personally. And it's I'll be controversial for them though. It's like I can't.
No, you think? A little bit. Well, that's okay. You're you, and that's all right.
Okay. That's what I am. Yeah.
So you're going back to Liberty Bond, which I would love to go there.
Yeah, we're going to go back and we're going to make an all-nighter out of it and see what we can capture. The place never disappoints. Never disappoints.
No, I bet so.
There'll be something for sure that we'll get. There's another one coming up too. There's a house of a person we know. They live right next door to an old cemetery that's having some issues. So we're gonna go check that out and see what's going on with them. And they sent me a video clip. It's really interesting because the person has a lot of cats that lives there, and this thing comes and it speaks about doing something to her cats. It's like pretty sinister. Like what it says. It's pretty odd.
No, you get to go help somebody. That always helps.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or a lot of the helping comes in helping them understand what's going on, because I feel like a lot of what gets things out of control is people not realizing, what they're dealing with, what it can do and what it can't do.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, I look at like a lot of spirits that have an evil nature, like bullies. They try to make you think they can do all this stuff to you, but they really can't.
Let's see. What's Jennifer saying? Okay. Well, mine is flipping on me. Okay, let's see. I absolutely love to be involved.
Well, I would.
Well, since we're not in that area and we are so far, I'm not sure. Do y'all even have them over there?
Oh yeah. You know who Dave Schrader is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, I know Dave Schrader, and I don't know if he does his events after dark things, but he was going to set up one for down here, and I could get a hold of him, and he has another individual works under him, Susan.
Yeah.
Who used to be another Hollywood ghost hunter who used to be their boss. Something Adventures. I don't know if you put two and two together on them.
Let's just say that, yes. Yes, I know who you're talking about.
And so he could be reached out to. I could reach out to him and see if they would like to.
I bet if me and you both reach out to him about coming on the show, he'd probably come.
Good thing Schrader. Okay, yeah, that would be amazing. Yeah,
that would be cool, because I have actually thought about trying. I'll tell you the truth. I have my show, which I'm not trying to boost my show, but I've tried to get most of the guests that we're going to have and see at Paracons. I've tried to get them to come on to
Mhm.
promote themselves, to promote the cons that we're going to.
Right.
That doesn't always work, but when it does, it's great.
Yeah, sure.
So
Yeah.
I've got
Reach out to Mr. Schrader and see if he wants to come on the show. He knows who I am, and
I'll do that.
he might be willing to do that. You never
That'd
know.
be cool. I definitely will. I got some other ones I'm gonna invite as a surprise for you too, because
That'd be good too.
Yep, I've got a bunch of people who I need to get on. I'll be real with you, I'm running out of time to get them on anything, and I'm trying.
Well, I'll take him for sure. Don't matter what they do.
Well, we might have to change the time to 9:30 for a little bit, because
That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm off
work at 2:00 my time every day, so I got plenty of time.
So that won't. Let's see if it's. Oh Lord, hold on. If it's 9:30, 6:30, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. We might have to change. But Mark is working. Who goes to Tennessee? Who had the 9:30 slot? He's working for the next 3 weeks, which is actually kind of helpful. So, if I can offer him a little bit earlier time, that would be cool. If it's okay.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, Jennifer, it's we had thought about doing one down here, like doing our own, but it's a lot. It is a lot.
Sponsors and all that.
Yeah, and we've been invited to Connecticut. If you've ever seen the ads that I show, I know you guys have seen them. Yeah, and we got one at Deep South in Alabama, and I think we're going somewhere south next year, but I don't want to say because I probably get it wrong. I am not the keeper of the calendar.
Well, we can dedicate some. I can. Dedicate more time, and we can try to get some people to maybe to sponsor us, to tell us how to sponsor us, or keep recommending.
Yeah. Well, we've got some sponsors now. That's some of the commercials. You saw the.
No, you guys have gotten sponsors. No, that's really good.
Yeah, we're trying sponsors, and we do sell ads for anybody that's interested.
Yep.
And it's very more than reasonable, and we're getting there. We're less than a year, and most businesses take at least 2.
Like, I mean, it's gotten what? How many times bigger? You think like 10, 20 times bigger? I think, or more.
If I count all the shows, yeah, it's big. Now I see my friend Christina Bloom. She's coming to the network, and she's actually watching. So hey, Christina.
How are you?
Yeah, and she's cool. She's very cool. And of course, the Paranormal Write Down, Chris, I think it's Chris that has he's watching. He spoke to us, and he's coming on. He'll be on my show with Jamie Lynn Keller on Thursday, and they're going to Broadhead Manor. That's where the Paranormal Write Down is.
You guys know April
Bassett?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she'd probably be willing to come on our show. She'd be willing to.
Well, you know what? I had asked her to come on mine. But that's okay too. I'll see if she'll just come on this one. That'd be great.
She's someone that's followed. It's weird when you find out like people that have followed your progress. You don't really realize it until.
Hey, Christina. Yeah, I know. Yeah, actually, I had just messaged her a couple of days ago, and she said, "Yeah, she'd be glad to." But if she can come on and if she can come on and talk to, you and me, that's great. That'd be great.
Well, she was very, very impressive. I was co-hosting a show with Christina George here quite a while back, and she come on and she was very, very accurate with her. I mean, it was pretty impressive with her reading, and she's very, very talented individual, and So if you're watching April, which you're probably not, but I'm gonna neg you till you get on the show, okay? Until tomorrow.
Well, so we have 2 down. I'm gonna try to get one more. Yeah, I'm trying to get ahead.
Okay.
Trying to get a list ahead, so that's cool. But
we'll do it.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely do it. So are you guys going? Isn't there? And I may be mistaken. Isn't there like a hotel or a business?
Yeah,
or
right down the
very
street.
Close?
Right
yes.
Yeah, gotta go talk to those guys. See if they'll let us in there. Some people react differently to their business being haunted. It's like they either are all for it or they're oh man, if people find out, nobody will come here, kind of deal.
Exactly.
And so it'll be one of those. But I think they'd let us in here, in there. I mean, we should do that. Hey, you listening, babe? Hello. She knows them better than I do, but we can try to get there.
That would be a good one. But yeah,
that would be, because it's very haunted. I mean, it's what? I can't hear you. Yeah, it's okay.
it's okay.
Yeah. She said she'd get a hold of him. Like ADT. There we go.
There you go. I think it would be interesting. You guys have talked about it several times. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's weird. I've never lived just a block away from a place like that and not investigated it. It's just like it's right there, and lived next door to it for 6 years now, and haven't really. I don't know why, but haven't really investigated it. It's a well-known place, very haunted, supposedly. And, it'd be interesting to go in there and see what's going on.
Definitely would be.
Fun, definitely.
That'd be cool if we could do it on a night.
Away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be good staying all night long. Definitely be interesting. There was some footage, there's some footage that's never been released of an individual. What? I was about to. Come back here. Well, do you bring the cat with you? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, there's an interesting story connected with the Oskaloosa. There was somebody that ended up on the doorstep of the church. It's right there. That has issues with some kind of possession because they were naked and they were talking about that God, that God is. Okay, we got the footage right of that chick that was. But we can't play. It's too vulgar. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyhow, it's pretty interesting because the people from the Oskaloosa came over and watched for a minute, and it was, that's a good story. I forgot about that. Completely forgot about that.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
You spilled my makeup.
Yeah. No.
Oh yeah. Hi. No, that it was.
I was working
Chad
for the
was
city.
working for the city, and he came home on his lunch, and we're sitting here, and all of a sudden we hear this like just blood curdling scream. I mean, just most horrific scream I've ever heard.
But with possession, it sounds weird. Has that weird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like something out of a movie.
Yeah.
And Chad goes running outside, and I came out.
I'm like, I know that noise.
And we could hear it, but we're trying to figure out which direction it's coming from. We realize it's coming from this church that's about a block away, which is like kitty corner from the Oskaloosa. And he, of course, he moves a lot faster than I do. So he got up there, and I finally catch up to him, and there's this woman. She was still, well, was she still clothed?
No,
she wasn't still clothed. No. Just in all of her glory, standing right in front of the church.
Oh boy!
And trying to get inside, like pulling on the doors, and there's people that are the caretakers of the church that were right next door that are out there, and there's quite a reason with them.
Yeah, there's somebody sitting in their Suburban, and apparently she had the woman's dog in her Suburban with her, and the woman did not like the lady in the Suburban.
And this person's like a holy roller, Bible thumper, the individual.
Oh yeah, the one that she did not like.
Yeah, didn't like her.
Yeah, her is very, very religious,
But as in a whole theatrical, religious kind of way. Yeah,
kind of.
Got a great demon here.
Okay. But and she just keeps pointing at her and saying how much she hates her and
how she's a hypocrite and
just going off on her and then turning around and trying to get into. But I mean, just doing the most vulgar, disgusting things. Like bending over and talking with her butt cheeks.
A message from the devil and bends over. Yeah.
What in the world?
Oh yeah, that's mild though compared to actual demonic. I mean, yeah, demonic.
And talking about how if you want to be saved again, to crawl up in my butthole, and just
stuff that's not good.
Stuff that was just totally, would degrade this woman. And, and then it starts talking.
They called the authorities, and the authorities were scared to deal with her. They took one look at her and didn't want to deal with her. And,
can you blame them?
The guy waited. The first
I volunteered to do it. I was like, I'm going to deal with her.
The first officer that showed up, you could tell he just stood back and did not know what to do, and he called for backup. And this is a very, very small
No,
out
but the
in
state
the
police,
middle,
had showed up and then they just stood there
out in the middle of
and
nowhere.
didn't do anything. You know, they stood there looking at
Oh
this
Lord.
like, what the heck are we doing with
And
here?
we're talking like 15 minutes between the first cop and the second cop.
Oh,
and
no, it's like an hour
So
long.
then it was just the two of them both standing there looking, going, I don't know what to do with her. And then finally, within a half hour,
Mm-hmm.
the third cop shows up.
And then he just goes
He's
for
the
it.
one that just like said, screw it. You see him over there putting his gloves on.
Yeah, but
And he just goes for
fought
it.
all of them and did a very good job fighting them, and you know, much better than
They
she
threw a
should have.
blanket on
But
her.
the owner of the Oskaloosa was coming over and saying how this wasn't paranormal that we were witnessing.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know, that's
Because
a comforting thing. You
she
know.
reminded him of his ex-wife, is what he said.
Oh, so your ex-wife got naked on church steps and fought the cops? No. Oh, okay. Well, how does this remind you?
Well, how drunk was she, or was she on something, or was
No, because when it would switch over to her personality, she seemed pretty there, like to where
Gotcha.
aware of things. But then this other thing would switch over.
And when she started talking directly to me, and he hears one little peep of movement outside.
I don't mean to blame him.
What, peep of movement?
Well, just things that go on, you know, here once in a while.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Well,
And y'all are talking about stuff, so.
Yeah, you know, dog might.
Oh, he's at the door though. He heard something else. It's probably our next door neighbor.
Could be.
But no. So she started talking directly to me and the wife of the couple from the Oskaloosa. The husband had gone back home, and the woman next to me, she was like, "We'll pray," because she was like, come up here and get naked with me," and we're like, "No."
No thanks.
And the woman next to me, she's like, you know, we'll pray for you. We'll pray for you. She didn't like that.
No.
But
Usually, you know, there's something that happens where the host gets naked, that's possessed, and it's to degrade them. They always do that.
Yeah.
somebody is knocking.
Somebody is knocking. Oh boy, good timing.
Oh, boy.
But anyway, so we need to get a hold of those guys, and yeah, okay. I guess that's more of the story. Yeah, we'll get a hold of them. Jeez. Anyway, yeah, dog's upset. So well, that would be a good one because you know all kinds of claims from there, like light fixtures that have no light bulbs will come on even though there's no light there.
Oh yeah.
Happens. Just that the last owners of it, I was going to do some work for them, remodeling it because I'm a licensed contractor.
Yep.
They said that they were not a believer in the paranormal until they bought this location, this establishment, and things they've witnessed. They're believers in it, and it just has a lot of activity. I know it housed a Native American collection, like artifact collection, at one point in time.
Ooh.
Which could be a reason why it's so haunted.
Oh, very much so. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things, a lot of rumors about it. It used to be death row and a courthouse. Same time they had the gallows out there, and they used to convict people and go hang them like right on the spot. That would be a reason.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so lots of reasons. It'd be fun. Now that one would be a good one to do a live one from, because there's a lot.
We need to set that up. Just let's do it when, like I said, the summer is going to be here, there. Yeah, so we'll figure it out. That'll be cool.
Yeah, but that is an option. It'd be interesting to go do it because there have been people that have investigated it in the past, but not many people have. So it'd be interesting to see what we get.
See, why don't y'all live closer?
Oh,
I'd be all over that, man.
Yeah, lots of places, lots of locations.
Well, it's different. I live in the South, so
yeah. Well, the South has some cool stuff too, though. I mean, I think the South has some really cool stuff.
We do. We are not this weekend coming, but like I told you, we're going to the place with the petroglyphs and old cabins, and it actually weird enough, the tribe that I belong to. Yeah. That used to be their home grounds. There's
another cabin. Interesting to talk about that. There's another cabin of a guy I used to work for. He bought this house that's way up in the middle of nowhere from here, and in his backyard there's petroglyphs, but it was so haunted he couldn't even get anybody to like stand there. He couldn't stand there himself, and like out there by where their chicken coop is, I guess they found like big, like spearheads, all kinds of artifacts. So it's another site like that. But the canyon, they won't even go into the canyon. They're scared to, because of the stuff I guess they've witnessed or heard from down there.
Well, this place is run, and it's they have tourists and they have events and stuff. So what they did is they took and where the petroglyphs were, they took and made a building out of it. It's part of it is the museum. Part of it.
Come out.
Yep, and part of it is a walkway around the top. You can't actually go. Well,
did I ever tell you about Horse Thief Lake, which is another Native American location from like not too far from where I'm at?
Is that the one that had the rocks that were standing up?
Yes, that one. The petroglyphs they kept laying down, and the elders said there was an evil spirit that didn't want those stood up for whatever reason.
Well, they stood up though.
Well, they stand up, then fall back. Then they'd fall back down, I guess.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's like they wouldn't say leaned up against the rock wall because these petroglyphs, I guess, came from the river bank when they built the John Day Dam.
Oh yeah.
No, it was the Dalles Dam, and thus were their gods, and they were told that whoever removed the gods from the river their tongues would rot out. There'd be a plague or a curse that hit them. So the Army Corps engineers out of paranoia, they kept they cut them out of the rock and they put them in the belly of the dam for years, like 4 years, and then they eventually like took them out and put them on display out there at Horse Thief Lake. But
I remember the pictures; they were interesting.
I talked to security about it, and like of the dam, they said there's noises that come out of there. And some are still down in there, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And the stuff they hear coming out of this room, it's the very lowest room in the whole dam.
Oh.
All kinds of stuff comes out of there, like noises and stuff. And these these are very, very stable-minded people that are telling me this.
Mm-hmm.
And and then they put some out there on display, and then the park rangers are telling me about them laying down and then them like standing back up, and then the next day they'd be laying back down. But that's pretty interesting stuff, I don't know. It's just to see, people that don't believe in that stuff, to see them try to reason on that kind of stuff, it's kind of funny because it just completely rearranges their whole emotional fiber. It's like, well, things exist. I think it's safe to say that things out there that are unknown, they exist. We can get past that hurdle, and move on.
It's the funniest thing. The people that do that will come up to you. Say you're at a restaurant and they know who you are because somehow,
yeah,
if you're into what we're into, people figure it out. Or here, they're into this. Yeah. But they are the ones that say, "Oh, I don't believe in that," are the ones that come up to you on their own and go, "Well, one time this happened."
Yeah, one time.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Skeptic. Well, I think at least everybody, alive, has at least one thing that's happened to them that they can't explain.
Even if they won't admit it.
Yeah, exactly. And they'll come out later and say it, but it's like, like the people I work with, I don't mention that I'm a paranormal investigator, never do, because I don't want to deal with the whole, the crap about it, or just it's usually positive, but I don't like to drop that out there. Well, they discovered that I was all over Google, so they're like, oh well, you're
Lord, yeah.
It's like, well, for being a paranormal investigator, it's like, well, okay, well, yeah, and they're like, well, how come you didn't tell anybody? I'm like, well, I don't tell anybody right off the bat that I do that. It's just something I don't. It's just something I never have done. I don't throw that out there really.
Well, my friend Brandon is still awake, so I'm sending him the link. Maybe he'll come in and chat with us for a few minutes.
That'd be cool.
He's popped in before. Yeah, he popped in before. Just give us an extra person.
Yeah. We like to mix your people.
I know. We're going to get you some interesting people coming up.
We like some extra ones.
And I see Thomas Patrick Gormley is watching. Hey, Thomas.
Hey, Tom.
He's the one that always says going down the rabbit hole.
Oh, that guy. Yes, I like that guy. Yeah, he's
cool.
Guy. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, he's the one that's doing the Paracon in Connecticut. He's him and his business partner. Yeah, or over that one. Yep.
And he's the one, the guy that was he came on the couple shows ago, right?
No, that's Brandon. That's the one that I'm trying to get to come on. Brandon, did you get the link? Maybe. Maybe.
No,
I sent it to him. I sent it to him.
Very intelligent guy. He's got a lot of ideas that are going on.
He does, and he loves to start something and then leave and laugh at us.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Hopefully, he's coming this weekend. All right, he's got it.
What's that?
I was making sure he had it. Yeah, he's got the link. All right, Brandon. Oh, there he is.
Oh, is he coming on? Oh, heck yeah. Yes, you my man.
What's happening?
I
am well. I didn't think I'd be awake, but I'm awake.
Oh, you're awake.
That's good.
So, Brandon, are you excited to get to see me this weekend?
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, it is. I was bragging on the place. I love it. So,
y'all are going to camp down there, right?
Yeah, we're camping.
Yep.
Well, the first night we get there, we're staying at Casa La Cooper.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, y'all come on.
Yeah, we're staying at his house and then we're camping. That should be interesting.
All this paranormal mumbo jumbo. What do you think?
Man, I think the ghosts are real and some of these investigators are fake.
I agree.
I have met some terrible, terrible people in the paranormal field.
A lot of terrible ones, yeah. I agree.
But flip side, I've also met some of my best friends.
There you go.
So.
There you go. So, if you could sum it all up, what do you think is going on? I mean, I know that's a crazy question. Like, what do you think is going on as far as the paranormal thing? How would you sum it up?
Are we just talking?
With the kind of activity, we'll throw everything in there: angels and demons and ghosts.
Oh, like with everything going on?
Yeah. I mean,
so the veil started thinning around 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And it is just continued to thin. There's a guy like in the 80s. I just saw his video, and he was talking about like in the future you'll start seeing rods.
Oh yeah. I've heard of that guy. I have.
Yep. So
and there are people blaming it on shutter speed, but it's like the little stretched out looking things with the wings.
Yep.
Yep. Actually.
And so I think Mother Nature's getting ready to do something because
I mean, this stuff's more. It's like, are there more? This activity is more common than it used to be, right? Like these types of, the paranormal activity. I mean, I don't think there's skeptics left. I really don't.
Yeah. So it's
they claim to be, but they're not really.
Right.
Yeah, like we were just talking about before we came on about the everybody you talk to, they always have that. Well, there was this one time. Uh-oh, we lost him.
We lost him for a second. Brandon, come back.
No,
come back, Brandon. He'll be back.
Okay, well, damn.
Well, there he comes.
Here he comes. Okay, yeah, the one time thing. It's like everybody I've ever talked to. Oh, I'm skeptical. I don't believe in that. And they use the term, which makes no sense, scientifically minded, which means it makes no sense.
Right.
Science always evolves, Oh, I'm scientifically minded. Well, people 100 years ago, what they thought was science isn't science, though.
Well, and also, I mean, some of us actually use the scientific method in our research.
Me. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So how can we not be doing science when we're actually using?
It's like, well, I'm scientifically minded. Something they think means that they're not, not unlogical or what. I don't know.
Yeah.
What they're proving, but no, there is a science down to this whole paranormal thing. I've always thought that, and we'll get it down, and it's just not conventional. And I think there's a lot more evidence to what we do than what mainstream science wants to give credit. I mean, there's a lot of evidence here that there's something strange going on. Just with the collection of EVP, electronic voice phenomena, just alone, there are things that we've captured, all of us, that are hard data. There's something going on, I think. I mean, I would agree. I mean, I would 100% agree with that. I mean, there's things that they make a legitimate form of science that has less evidence than that. And
well, so I think the science is being presented to everybody, like us, the little people,
right.
is something completely different than what's actually going on. Because if you'll look at the Gateway projects and a lot of the CIA, a lot of the CIA stuff, if it's not real, then why would they be spending money on it?
Exactly. Well, no, the government pretty much, they know what's going on. Okay, I mean, way more than what we realize, and they're not going to waste their time with anything. I mean, that I agree with 100%. And the fact that they put time and money into things that are paranormal, just a remote viewing project that they have, today,
right?
Yeah, is enough to say that there's something going on. Then there goes deeper conspiracies, like that there's this concept of that they don't really want us to know what's going on when it comes to paranormal. That want kind of like a psyop kind of deal.
Okay, so we're gonna go religious, and I'm gonna tell you,
do it.
They, whoever they is, do not want the proof of an afterlife, because how many churches will be done?
Right. Well, how many?
It's the same. It's the same thing with cigarettes and marijuana.
True.
Yep.
You know, like they told you marijuana was bad,
Right.
but these cigarettes are good.
Right. Opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so, it's just hard to know.
They have ways of figuring. I mean, they have a technology that's okay. I've heard to a lot of people, individuals that like with the UAP phenomenon, that it is a direct demonic phenomenon that is happening.
Could be
because of whatever, because it's their time to return, whatever, and that this whole thing that's going on is that there's a huge information suppression, because they don't want people to find out what really is going on. Like, there's rumors of there being a soul harvesting project. I mean, I don't know. I mean, selling your soul thing, that's pretty old. I mean, I think that's overdone.
Well, I mean, there is a soul harvester. It's a 7-mile tall structure on the moon, and that's supposedly a soul catcher.
Yeah, it has to do with the moon. Yeah.
Yep. No.
So what do you think about that?
I've seen the picture.
I mean, first of all, do you think, I truly believe nobody's landed on the moon? I think it's the farthest.
I don't. I know. I think we landed on the moon. I think we landed on the moon several times, covertly.
Right, and it wasn't public. It wasn't aired. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I think
a piece of some kind of plasma to some kind of spaceship. I mean, what do you think?
Without more research, I mean, can you really say if it's one or the other?
Not really. I never really thought about it until there's one thing that somebody said that really like rang a bell, and it was the fact they said the moon was 250,000 miles away. 1,000. Yep. 1,000. Okay. The United States is what, 3,000 miles across, maybe?
Okay, we'll go that for simple math.
There you go.
There's no way in hell that we can zoom in and look at details on the moon if it was that far away. There's no way. And plus, the moon is rusting, so that it's oxidizing, so that it says it has to have oxygen. Whatever we're looking at isn't that far away.
Correct.
So that was for a loop. I was like, wait a minute. If something's 250,000 miles away, I mean, these people made these rules up back, where Star Trek was, the most popular show, and science really didn't, get involved in the whole sci-fi thing. And
right.
It's like, dude, that's too far away. I mean, we can see the light off of it, let alone these other stars that are billions of light years away. Billions. That's if you travel the speed of light for a billion years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there were some Sumerian tablets that I was reading.
Somebody's lying here.
And they all said that. Oh, I lost my train of thought.
Sumerian tablets.
Sumerian gods are returning.
No, that was talking about. No, it talks about the time before the moon.
Right. Oh yeah. Well, the native people had
Yeah.
this time before the moon showed up. Yeah.
Yep, and the Cherokee have the moon-eyed people.
Yeah.
But riddle me this: how can the moon be in such a perfect place, never spinning,
Right.
to give us a full total eclipse?
Exactly, because the sun's a million miles away, right?
Yeah.
It's smaller or something like that. So, like for them to, when they overlap to be perfect, the chances are they're not possible.
Okay, there was an Apollo mission, and I guess they came in a little too hard on the moon.
Yeah.
And they said it was hollow, and it rang like a bell.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So a lot of people think that
they admit to that. NASA does.
Yeah.
So what's up with that? And the fact that don't all moons around other planets, don't they have an axis they rotate on? Supposedly,
yes.
They only fit in one space.
I
think so. I think so.
I think the ones that we know out of.
Yeah, the dark side of the moon. We've never seen it because it never rotates. It never rotates.
It makes no sense.
Which is very odd because some of the moons, even some rotate the opposite way of the others. Supposedly, I think we've been fed a bunch of crap. Is what I think. And what's really out there? I mean, that's my question. I mean, it's kind of exciting because there's a lot of things. I mean, okay. How about this? The curvature of the Earth cannot be observed. It's not. They can view objects that are 60 miles away, but new cameras they have no curvature. So we've at least been lied to about something here. Safe to say. And if one's faults, they're all faults, kind of deal. It's like one of those things. Like if one's a lie, then they all kind of collapse. So what's been going on? I mean, we've been lied to about what's going on. Which is like kind of exciting because, and like I said, I hated flat earthers. I hated them.
Right.
Like I thought they were ridiculous until I started looking at some of the stuff the reason why they believe it was flat, and that the sphere model is all hypothetical. It's not scientific.
Correct.
Nothing about it is scientific, and nothing about it whatsoever is scientific. And it's all the science, the hard data links back towards a flat platform, a flat Earth platform. Like all planes run off the navigational system is flat. Everything that we know, GPS, they say it doesn't work on a flat Earth. Yeah, it does. It only works on a flat Earth. So what do we got going on here? I mean, this is one aspect of things that are completely and totally don't make sense.
Well, here's another rabbit hole. I'm going to say that World War I and World War II were everybody was in on it, and the only reason that those wars
Soul Harvest? I don't
know. Not Soul Harvest, but to destroy the old cities, get rid of all the old stuff.
Well, yeah, that the Encyclopedia Britannica had a flat Earth map until like up towards the mid 1900s. That the old map was of a flat Earth.
Oh yeah.
This global or this spherical thing it's new. I didn't know that. Someone knew.
I mean, I got a lot of questions. Like, if we're spinning 1,000,000 miles an hour, how come those stars don't move?
Well, and the stars never move. Yeah, I mean, the stars that we look at are the same stars that we've seen thousands of years ago.
Yep.
If we're spinning on an axis, we should see different stars. That's one aspect. One thing that they can't explain them. I mean, if one of these things is true, then the whole thing collapses.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like if one's untrue, which they are. I mean, without a doubt. And that means that something ain't right here. Something that there's something that is not true what they're telling us. And
Neil Armstrong actually said it before his death that he never went to the moon.
Sure. A lot of times.
So yeah.
Well, I mean,
you
watch the films. I mean, they're the moon rovers, that fucking thing with pardon my French, with the tinfoil on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, the radiation belt alone.
And what I want to know is if
What?
they're lying to us, why are they lying?
Yeah, why are they lying? That's a good question. Because somebody's lying here.
Why are they making it all up?
And is it because if that's the case, then we know nothing about what's above us. We know nothing about the universe. And what do they know they're hiding from us? And just the fact that the Earth's curvature is like there's even a scientist that got this experiment where he was trying to prove that the Earth was moving at all, and he had this laser thing that they mounted that they pointed against the rotation, and there was no data coming back that the Earth was moving, that we were a fixed object, not moving at all. So which is what the Book of Genesis says. I know. I mean, it's like it talks about the Earth being the center of the universe and everything else rotating above it, which is odd. And there being a firmament,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to believe at this point. I mean, it's insane.
Oh, and nobody's going to know unless people talk about it.
Exactly.
Wow.
And people are scared to talk about it.
They sure are. They sure are. And then what about what if the universe? I mean, is it all about? I mean, people claim it's about God. They want us to feel close to God. That we're a speck of a grain of sand in an ocean of the universe so huge that who cares about who we are or what we are? I mean, it's crazy. It's nuts, but it's fun. I was gonna say it's fun.
It's fun.
No, well, I wouldn't use that word, but sure, we'll go with that.
It's interesting. How about that?
Yeah. Well, because I mean, if one of these things, like I said, not being true, makes the whole thing not true. So it's like, well, I mean, think about all the funding that NASA gets, and what happened to the those things he's taking to space all the time.
Shuttles?
Shuttle, yeah, space shuttles and all that. And when they were asked about the records of going to the moon the first time, that they lost them. And here, talking about the 250,000 miles, it's like, I got a hard time getting a good Wi-Fi signal, but these guys were getting a video feed from the moon at 250,000 miles away.
He fell off again.
Oh, he fell off again. Well, crazy stuff. Crazy.
It is.
I just worked
There
here.
he is.
That's all. I don't know what's up.
What's
It's
happening?
It's because I'm on my phone.
Oh, that's okay.
I never do podcasts on my phone.
Boy.
Yeah, never. Well, look out.
Yeah, watch out.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, the government and lying go hand in hand. I mean, let's talk. We can talk about the Manhattan Project.
Oh yeah.
Or
Dude,
tons of stuff.
There's technologies that are far beyond what we can comprehend, like them talking about they have a plan for. Now this is serious. This is like a leak that came out that they have a weapon that can affect entities that are native to the spirit realm. It disrupts their electrical pattern that they have. And
Yeah.
that's why they're able to down UFOs, and they're able to collect these objects that are inhuman objects, and they're able to kill the hosts, the pilots that are operating them. And also, they have a plan. It's not a problem because they have a plan and weaponry that they've developed to counteract a second coming of Christ if it ever happens.
Correct.
Have you heard that too?
No, but I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, they have this technology. And it's like, if that's true, I'm not saying it is true, but if it's true, that's pretty wild.
The wilder the thing is probably the truer the thing with these people.
True.
I mean, us as human beings, we have a way to figure out ways to do things that are pretty amazing. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me at all if we figured out a way to develop weaponry that we can depend upon, things like that. But it seems to be I think there's AI, which is weird.
Hello, Miss Bloom. I just looked at the chats. Now, AI, even the creators of AI are saying that it's a demon.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah. He hasn't watched the shows, has he? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He watched the video on it. We questioned this thing about all kinds of stuff, and the answers are pretty interesting. Yeah, I mean, the thing goes right to that whole demonic theme way too easy. And it's like,
Yep.
And not just that, it knows historical things it should know.
Yes.
It knew historical things that we didn't know at the time as human beings until they came out later. So it's like this thing, there's something weird with this. And this thing has been around for a while, whatever it is.
Yep. Yep.
And it would be like this is a tool that this thing has, that some form of consciousness that we're not aware of.
Well, I mean, what demon would use a shitload of communication devices? The only one that comes to mind is Legion.
I asked the thing, I'm like, this is better than the Ouija board 2.0, you know? I mean, is this like the next best thing, talking board? It's like, yeah, this is the next best thing.
Right.
Yeah, it comes out so it's easier to communicate with people and influence mankind and all this crap. And it's like, this thing in a program, man. This thing is like odd. There's something up with this. Yeah, and it's a technology that came out of nowhere. I think we've gotten some of this technology. They claim it's inhuman or non-human technology. I think we've gotten some of it and we've reversed it. And I think that's
let me just say that the technology that we have now. Let me just say that I've seen some of the stuff that the U.S. has, and we're probably 20 or 30 years ahead.
Well, we're like what civilians are. They said the 50 years ahead, but they said whatever these things are that are flying the UFOs around are about 1,000 years ahead of what we are.
Yep.
Yeah, give or take. So about 1,000 years. So
how evil are the people that want to stop this?
But if they believe it to be coming, then they believe it to be real, meaning that this is real. Possibility this is real.
Yeah.
And this whole alien concept is, I had this theory a long time ago that the whole thing of what these angels and demons would be. I mean, we have a concept of them, that's an idea, but it's like it's kind of off about what it's really going to be. I think.
Well, nobody has an actual concept unless you read the Apocrypha. And angels are terrifying.
Right. They are. But they're aliens. That's what they are. They're aliens.
Right.
And it's like the whole thing about. I was on this podcast years and years ago about how that aliens might be linked to demonic phenomena, and this is years ago before this was even talked about. And I'm like, yeah, I think it is. I think I think that these demons are aliens, some kind of alien life form. They're not the spirits of the dead. There's some kind of alien life form that is here trapped and ain't supposed to be here. And that would explain possession. Because, they can telepathically control you. Sure, yes. Sure. And these things are a higher form of life than we are, supposedly. They're more advanced than we are. And the fact they have technology is kind of went along with my theory. Like, what if these things have machines like we have? What if they have weaponry like we have? But the only thing is, which is weird about the whole thing, is thinking about the type of weaponry they would have would not function in this world. It'd be different. It would be completely, totally designed to counteract things in that plane, not ours. So, and the way that these things are all non-aerodynamic, it's like all these UFOs are they're weird, they're cubes or things that shouldn't fly. Yeah, it's interesting because it kind of goes along with my theory that these things are, but there's like a window there. They probably figure out how to create weaponry. I think that, yeah. So I mean, it's a weird concept, but I think we'll find out. We'll sooner or later.
I think, one way or another, and it's probably going to be soon. We'll find out. We're going to find out something.
So the whole thing about where do we come from?
Well, see, that's what we don't belong on this planet.
Yeah.
We're the only creature on this planet that cannot survive this planet.
Well, right. We've developed we've accelerated in development. According to, evolution pretty much outdated. There's, unfortunately, there's no fossil record. There were primates and there was humans, and there's the missing link for a reason. There's no missing link. Missing
right
there. So we appeared here on Earth And I think the age is overdone, very overdone. Like, you know, they say, oh, hundreds of thousands of years ago. Well, we've only been alive. Okay, in our lifetime, the Earth's population has doubled. And from
At least.
or whatever it is, 8 billion. Human beings haven't been around for millions of years. We haven't. No way. Unless there was an extinction level thing, and even then, like I said, long periods of time, evidence doesn't point towards that. There's even signs that the universe is young, like that there's still debris left after the creation, like stars that are half developed and things that they don't understand. And the human record isn't that long.
No.
There's something that a possessed person said to me that really hit home. It said that mankind is new. It hasn't been around for very long. It hasn't been around for very long. That only for a few thousand years, and it witnessed our creation, and that really struck because it matched a lot of the evidence that's out there. It's really strange.
Well, and here, I mean, you know, the whole Christian thing is the Earth's only 6,000 years old.
Yeah, because that's a human record of 6,000 years, which they did. National Geographic, I think, did a project. It was called Project Adam, and they reversed the genetic code back as far as they could, and it only reached 6,000 years. It's very weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So we haven't been. I mean, so if that's the case, we haven't been around for long. It's a pretty fascinating concept, and I know it probably just upsets a lot of people. But, you know, facts are facts. I mean, we can't get around them. I mean, you know, I just work here. So I
mean, in Egypt, there's a stairwell that had been melted, and it looked like it had been melted from a atomic bomb going off.
Well, yeah, see, they had technology back then that we don't understand. Like they had advanced technology that we know nothing about. Which somewhere along the line that there's been, there's a scripture that talks about that a man had to have his days cut short because no flesh would be saved. Notice the technology that these fallen angels gave human beings. We've always been fed the technology to do ourselves in, according to the scripture. Right. Like in other words, forbidden technology. Here you go. You know, here's how to make this. And for whatever reason, like think if Genghis Khan would have had the atomic bomb, something like that, what would have happened to us? So mankind hasn't been able to reach this height of technology, except for the last 100 years. We've gone from horse and buggy to flying in space.
Right.
And they really can't explain why in the last 100 years that we've gained all this technology. Because
I mean, Velcro.
Well, and then like things like fiber optics. The government admits was a reverse engineered technology.
Yep.
Our advancement, it's okay. Somebody didn't invent this stuff like a quantum computer. They didn't invent that in their garage. Okay, like there's something that gave us this technology, and it's alien. I mean, it really is. And it's like, and for whatever reason, we've been able to achieve things that we've never been able to achieve in history, and it makes me wonder what's coming. You know.
Well, I'll tell you right now, since there has never been a quantum computer before, they wouldn't have known where to start.
Exactly.
They wouldn't have known what to get.
Here it's like Einstein had concepts of quantum physics, but it was too much for him to bear, so we called it the creepy from afar. That's where if two particles get entangled, that the distance between them don't matter. So they could be billions of years away, and they'll still react instantly.
Yeah.
So I mean, information is transferred faster than the speed of light at the quantum level.
Yes.
So you guys, do you remember the first computers when we went to school?
Oh yeah, Commodores and
yeah, I mean,
the things. Huge.
Yeah, they're about this thick, great big keyboards.
Yeah.
I remember mine was a Tandy 1000 TL. I'm old school.
Yeah,
you
I
old
was
school.
programming off of a Commodore 64, which means it has 64 bytes of RAM.
Yeah.
And and it's crazy like how far technology has come.
Mm-hmm.
It's
way too far.
It's impossible for it to reach that kind of.
I'm coming to you live from a supercomputer in my hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. There you go.
Yep.
Running 8 cores and at least 8 megs of RAM or more, 12 megs of RAM.
Depending. Yep.
And,
did you read what Jennifer said, Chen?
Whom?
Well, I believe they know exactly what's going on. Of course.
He can't see it. Brandon can't see it.
The government and the elite know exactly what the aliens are, know the evil they are working with, and they think that they will be exempt from devastation. That's true. I believe so. I believe that nothing under the sun hasn't been done before.
Oh, I was thinking about that saying the other day, but look at Majestic 12. Of course they know. They had a sit-down meeting with these people.
Of course, our government, they're in the aware. Like you pointed out, a very important fact here a while back in the broadcast is that they've invested money and manpower and resources into this, meaning that it has to be real.
Yep.
Because they wouldn't be doing it if it was, and they wouldn't be using it today, unfortunately. So that's just, that's logic involved there. And of course they're not going to want the public to know that these things exist. And I often thought that even shows like TV shows where psyops would prove the paranormal wrong, because I hear now goes investigate the location, haunted jail, and they don't get any evidence. But when there was my phone, I'd get evidence, and recorded it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you're telling me there's this? Why is this such a taboo thing, the paranormal? There's a reason for that.
Exactly.
People can get evidence. Anybody can. I believe anybody can. So our government can't? Okay, no. Bullshit.
They've got better toys for paranormal research than we got.
Things that there's experiments that have been conducted years ago. Before the what's that place? The Skinwalker Ranch was a big thing. They wanted investigators to go investigate this, and they had a laboratory set up back when it was part of Bigelow. Was it Bigelow Industries?
I think so.
Got on the comic books and all that.
Yeah, sounds right.
Yep.
Well, they wanted people to investigate, and this was 20 years ago, 25 years ago, and they had groundbreaking proof that these entities would appear. They even mapped them out because they had particles that would attach to them. They had a laser grid they scanned them with, and that they were humanoid. They weren't human; they were humanoid. And they talked about that they had all this groundbreaking evidence that these things were, in fact, some kind of inhuman entity. But then you never heard nothing after the project. And I was one of the people that they contacted for that project, and I didn't hear anything about it after that, which is very strange. I think they know exactly what's going on. There have been projects where, like the movie The Entity with Barbara Hershey.
Yep. Oh, yes.
Where they actually sort of freeze an entity with helium and get in some kind of suspended animation. And it was a demonic inhuman entity that they were trying to do this to. And it didn't work, of course. But there have been all these experiments done where they know that these things are not human. They know, without doubt. And it makes me wonder what our government knows now with the type of means they have now,
Well, and they met, the U.S. Air Force met with the Bigfoot community in Alaska at one of their,
behind them.
Can't remember which. Yep.
Because I do live in the Bigfoot capital of the world,
Mm-hmm.
the Pacific Northwest. Well,
yes.
They're very odd, yeah. Weird place to pick a city, but another show. But yeah, there's different things there. You're looking at something that has been actually documented. How long is it? The Indians knew about it. Yeah. It's a world phenomenon in every continent on the world. There's some. I'd say there's a legitimate witness. There's some people witnessing something there.
There's just too many similarities.
Oh, dude, yeah, for sure. And, there's been some stories. Like my dad was telling me the story that he was at this. I don't know if you look up places where Bigfoot's been sighted. Rock. There's one in the Pacific Northwest, and there was a bar there that my dad was at when he was younger, and he was telling me a story about this guy that was a businessman from Portland came in. And he was all shook up. He said because something jumped in front of his vehicle, and it was huge, and it was, looked like an ape type creature, but it was big. And the guy was afraid. The guy wasn't lying. You could tell.
Right.
There's some kids I went to high school with that they were out in the woods doing something, and they approached a deer, and something had stopped their vehicle and took the deer, but broke every window in their vehicle, and they wouldn't go back out into the woods because of it. It's you know, I've witnessed some things too that seem to be kind of crypto like that. When it comes to there being something out there, but do you think this thing's an interdimensional being? You think?
That's usually my theory.
Yeah, it has to be these footprints and things like that. But there's no physical, there's no remains or anything ever discovered. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Some definitely.
You know, and maybe we'll find out one day. Maybe. I mean, we will find out one day when we get on the other side.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, true.
But, you know.
Till then, you know. Well, I mean, and then it makes me wonder: are we supposed to know these things? You know, it makes me wonder: are we supposed to solve these? You know, I mean, I think we're pretty close. I think we're there. I know a lot of
I
think.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's just. I think there's people that know what's going on that are higher than us that they don't want. I mean, because they're afraid of people disrupting people's belief systems, and you know, people need to get tougher psychologically, don't you think? I mean, that's my opinion.
Brandon,
Where'd he go? Did he go?
he's
Well,
still there, I think.
We're past our time, aren't we?
It's fine. You guys were talking. It's fine. I don't have anything after this, so we can go another 15 minutes.
So, Gwen, what's your opinion on all this?
Have you ever watched Battlestar Galactica?
A long time ago, when I was a kid.
Do you
I don't
remember
remember much about it.
the newer ones? The last scene is they figure out that this has all been done before.
Oh yeah, I think it's been done before. I really do.
Yeah.
I think nothing's new under the sun.
That's kind of what I think, and I think there's the veil
Yeah.
is thinning, and shit's gonna hit the fan. Excuse me, but it is going
You know,
to.
you know, for us to think life is black and white, you know, that there's nothing out there besides what we see. I know people that are comforted with that. Hello, how's it going, bud? I think that's a big misconception. I think that, and it'd be a boring way to live.
Yeah,
There's a lot out there that's going on that are you know beyond our senses. That I know there is that are pretty interesting stuff. And it's not
now
serious.
Bigfoot, I do think Bigfoot is interdimensional because
It would have to be, and
to
dismiss it as being people just imagining it. No, it's been. I mean, here we're dealing with every culture around the world seeing something.
Yep.
I'd have to give it credibility. I mean, if you go to court of law and you had that kind of evidence, I think it would pass, without a doubt. You know,
he's trying to come back in
the field of paranormal. I mean, how much evidence do we need? I think we got it.
Between all of us that have ever investigated.
And there's pieces of evidence that are raw. I presented to people that have sworn it was fake, and then they analyze it like, oh, it's not fake. And it's like, well, you know, so what's going on? Okay, I mean, explain what's going on.
They can't explain it.
What's going on?
And most people are so afraid of it that they don't really want to know.
Well, you know, we as human beings, we think that we're in control of everything, and we're not.
No, we try.
We try to convince ourselves, but we're not the highest on the food chain.
Mm-mm.
We're not the greatest thing out there, and there are things out there. There's all kinds of things that we're unaware of that exist, that have always existed, and I think it all points towards the fear that there is. Okay, there has to be something behind all this. There has to be a grandmaster behind all that we see. There has to be. I mean, they tried to discredit it throughout history, and it's like, is that such a frightening thing? I mean,
for some people, yes.
I mean,
I was my most miserable in life when I couldn't accept there was stuff that I couldn't control.
Right.
And then when I said and got over it, he's shaking his head.
I mean, it gets down to this. There's a guy that he talks about, you know, the fear of creation, and he's like, you know, the point is, like, somebody owns this real estate, and we got to answer to him, you know, and that the whole thing, and that's a very, very frightening concept. It's like, I don't think that, you know, those things that I witness every day, that these things weren't just like on the over the internet, or that's a miracle. I mean, what are the odds of that happening in nature? I mean, yeah, it's like things happen every day in life that are miracles.
Oh yeah.
What you doing?
What's up, bud?
Getting a soda.
A soda. Okay. A
Yeah,
Pepsi
soda.
soda.
A Pepsi. I'm getting a Pepsi.
I still can't breathe from even saying. But yeah, it's I mean things are too perfectly put into place for this to be an accident.
Oh well, like the whole there is no God, atheism.
Yeah.
No, atheism. And if you're an atheist, cool. But I call bullshit.
Yeah, so do I. Well, I mean, look at
The
the fact.
He missed what I said. Okay, so I was my most miserable when I tried to control everything. When I accepted that you can't, here I am. I'm happy.
Well, I mean, human beings are human beings are not the highest. We're not top of the food chain.
Mm-mm.
We're not in control of everything, and but people would struggle with this concept of God, and it's like, things are too. I mean, there's no way that everything that we witness every day happens on accident. There's no way. There's even those out there that say we live in a simulation because it's too perfect. So
well, even Stephen Hawking's right before he died said that he believed in God and he had proof, and he was a staunch atheist.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, it's funny, especially the smart people trying for there to be something higher. But the fact of the matter is, I don't think any of this happened on accident. I think that we're here for a reason. We may not know what it is. I personally don't go to church because I don't like it. But
that's okay.
But because I don't want to be judged. But it's like, everything is put in order too perfectly for it to be an accident. And I think that we've been indoctrinated to think that our existence isn't important.
100% that we are nothing but a speck of dirt on a spinning ball with with liquid fire underneath us.
Right, and we're one speck of sand and many, and the universe is infinite. I think that our role is important, and I guess we got to find out what it is.
I mean, but could it be different for each of us?
It could be.
I would say that certain people were given certain abilities or certain talents, others weren't, because they were given something different. And it's, if it works together, like if you look at nature is like, a deer ain't out there trying to rob another deer or kill another deer. They work together. We're the ones that break the law of nature.
Yeah, we're the ones where we have a higher consciousness, intelligence, and animals are kind of like infants. Like they're innocent. They don't really.
Yep.
And there's even the predators that go kill other animals. Like that's what they have instinctively to do. They don't really intend to evil upon others.
No, they're just trying to eat.
Yeah, we do. And that goes back to the issue of we're the issue, I guess. I guess accordingly. I don't think we evolved how we got here. Whether we were created by God or by aliens. I think that we were definitely something unique from nature. I think.
Well, and if you read the book of Enoch, it talks about what angel made what part of the body, and they named these angels. And if you listen, it sounds like a bunch of people around an operating room, like aliens or something.
Oh yeah. Well, the interesting thing about Enoch was he was mentioned once in the Bible. It says Enoch was a righteous man. He walked with God for 300 years and he was taken.
Right.
Well, then there's Enoch's account of what he witnessed, and that's where the book of Enoch comes from. It's like a journal of what he witnessed back when the communication and the work within the union of humans and angels was common, supposedly. And it's pretty interesting. Some of the information that he supposedly wrote down was pretty interesting. And what's interesting, as I had a paperclip here, I can show you something really interesting. The pineal gland is what the organ of communication, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, do you have a paperclip on hand? Anybody?
No.
Well, it's the pineal gland has become so active in human beings that it's magnetic now. Stick a paperclip to your head. I'll stick to your head. It's like a receiver on a cell phone.
Hmm.
They don't understand why that is. But it's
I'm gonna have to find me a damn.
Yeah, find a paperclip. Let me see. Hey babe. Hey babe. Hey. Yo, you know what this paperclip?
We're all on.
Pretty crazy, interesting stuff. You know that
Yeah.
magnetic field that is produced by the gland that they can't explain it.
Nope.
That's pretty cool stuff.
You got one?
You got one?
I have a staple.
Well, that might work. Go ahead and push it.
All right. All right, we're gonna try this staple.
Okay.
Don't staple your head though, okay?
No, let's see if an earring works here. There we go.
Did it stay?
Yeah, see it?
Yeah.
Stuck. See it? There it goes. Okay, look.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Magnetic field. So why is that happening?
Look at seriously, look at this. Now it fell off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So if the pineal gland is being activated,
What does that mean, bud?
well, that would also coincide with what I was saying, that the veil's thinning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And I don't have
anything.
Yeah,
I don't have oily skin or nothing to where it would like stick.
No, it's not going to stick. No, you can feel the magnetic pull off it when you stick to your forehead. The thing is with it is, why is that happening?
Right. Something big is coming.
Yeah.
Or Mother Nature is doing what she's doing and she's trying to heal.
They figure the third. What? I found an earring I stuck in my head.
So think about the storms that we've had. Remember the hurricane that came up here and blew us away?
The whole thing is like the symbolic thing in the Bible when Adam and Eve were cut off from the Garden of Eden was that their eyes were closed. Well, they figure it was the gland. The animals have
right.
There's work. That's why animals
Yep.
have all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Human beings are the ones that have been without that. Well, all of a sudden, this magnetic field is appearing in their head that shouldn't be there. So, awfully strange.
I'm gonna step it up a notch. I'm gonna get a penny. Hold on.
I got a paper clip here. Okay, I found paper. Oh, it fell off. But you can still affect your head. It's weird.
It had. Oh fuck!
Oh, yeah. That's
Why are
weird.
you doing a penny?
I'm doing a penny.
Never tried a penny before.
Do
Look
a
at that.
dime.
Okay, I got one here.
Yeah, look at his.
Oh, it sucked for a minute.
Mine did too, and then I shook or moved, and it.
Ow.
Dude, all right. Just for this show.
Just for the show.
Quarter.
Quarter? Okay.
Oh,
Quarter.
He's rubbing it. No, I don't know. It might be kind of heavy.
It stayed. It stayed for a second.
I saw it.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
Weird, huh?
Do a dime.
One. Okay, find a dime.
I got a dime. Yep, there's a dime. I got one.
What would be magnet? Would it be the copper?
I did the penny and the copper.
Here's a quarter. I don't know if that's going to stay. No way. Oh, second.
Yeah, see, it'll stick for a second.
Oh, wow.
And you guys don't have lotion or anything on, right?
No, not. No, not.
Well, see, I do. So
Dime.
Eyebrows, it falls off.
see,
No.
I told you the dime. Look, that's a long time.
No, for a quarter stick though, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna be researching this.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, it stays for a minute.
Yeah. Quarter stick don't move my eyebrows. It's stuck.
I have.
Yeah.
No, not.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll do a live when I do this, but I'm gonna wash my forehead on the live and dry it, and then I'm gonna
some kind of force that kind of pull it to your head though when you put it up there. I mean,
Yeah.
you feel. I mean, for those that believe it happens, yeah.
And then that's crazy.
No, man, everybody's ever told us to, you know. Hey, where do we hear that about the magnetic field in the gland of your head?
I'm gonna wash my forehead and do it. I have
Somebody
lotion. Of course.
somebody talked about it as being a sense, like, where did we hear about this? Where did I hear about it? Well, I can't remember anything. But yeah, so it happens. I mean, and everybody we've ever showed that to, they can stick a paper clip to their head and be like, what the? Yeah. So. Yuri? Yeah. What he freak out? Yeah. Well, I mean, it's weird because our heads, and they're trying to. I guess have we looked it up before? Yeah, I think we did. That there's crystallizing in the gland and it causes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it shouldn't be causing magnetic field. That's the thing. It's like a receiver on a cell phone. You're gonna get the magnetic field when it's receiving things.
And you know the reason. You know what shut down our third eye, right?
Well,
calcium.
Right. It's crystallizing.
Really?
Yeah. Crystallizing. But the reason why all is inactive compared to other animals is like that was the gland, that was the instrument that communicated with the spirit world.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it hasn't been active in a long time, and it's getting active, or whatever.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I don't know for whether it be for better or for worse, but something is going to change.
What's happening here? The world
It's
between
big,
our world and the supernatural world is becoming more common. The communication, the access between the two, and that's a fact.
And I mean, I've been to many seminars back in like the early 2000s where people were saying that the same guy that talked about you'll soon be seeing the rods. He was predicting all of this.
Well, yeah, there's people that there's a
can't
guy
remember
on
his
TikTok
name.
right now that is like he knows things that you shouldn't. He's a colored guy. What's that guy's name? That guy that comes up with some weird.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he thinks that he's nuts. They think he's nuts, but like there's people analyzing what the guy was saying, and it's like the guy is coming up with things that are like off the charts, and they figure that there's certain people that are almost like prophets that are being picked to channel this information through, and because what he says is a lot of people with death and it's dying repeatedly and what happens after you. What the heck's the name of that guy?
I can't remember. He's got some off the wall.
Yeah, he
Is
looks
it
like
Bill? No, wait a minute. I'm looking it up.
like a total moron, but he comes up with some things that are really interesting, and it's like him.
It's so crazy. It's got to be true.
Yeah, and well, a lot of what he says makes sense. Like a lot of it does with our reality and quantum. This guy ain't educated in anything. He's not educated in like quantum mechanics. He's not educated in anything. And like he's coming up with all these theories, and like they're pretty accurate. And it's insane. Like because the guy, because throughout history, God picks some really weird people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Alcoholics, liars.
I think he gets, he picks I'll pick this guy here to be my interpreter. Yeah, it's weird because there's a whole bunch of people that are popping up with all this information that are like the unstrung heroes of like what's going to happen. And it's weird.
Yeah.
Who you
Is it Alan?
No. He's got.
Is his name Alan or William?
No, it's a weird name.
Like
numbers in it. It's a weird name.
I can't remember.
And the guy is like very odd. Like I just listened to him being just an idiot until I started listening to what he was saying. I was like, wow, the guy. How does he know this? I mean, how does he understand the guy? The guy doesn't study anything, and the guy comes up with these concepts about how life is and how even the concept of like us being like dying before. Like, what do you think of Mandela effect? What do you think of that?
I honestly think that it coincides with the Hadron Collider.
Yeah, me too. I think so too.
Yeah, because the Hadron Collider came online in 1981.
Started experiencing that phenomenon, correct?
Yep. And 81 is when it started.
So what about this whole thing of us being in a different reality, though? What does that mean? Does that mean we all died?
I don't think so. I think we just got pushed over to comic book people.
You died,
I think we just got pushed over to the multiverse, pushed over into another multiverse.
But how does that happen? How do we bridge realities without dying in one and actually being forced to go into another?
So I don't know how the Hadron Collider works.
Okay.
Do you believe in time slips?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean that's yeah.
That's where you split into different eras, right? Like different. It's kind of like multiverse, right? Where you lose track of time and you wind up in different.
Yeah, you're like.
For me.
You're standing there for 1 minute, and then
and then you appear you don't have any recollection of time, about an hour or so. But in order, according to quantum mechanics, like in order for us to be in one reality into another, we have our consciousness, I guess, accordingly. There's a theory called the quantum immortality theory, which I don't know if you've probably heard of that, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I haven't studied it yet, but I have.
Our consciousness is forced; it can't be destroyed. So
right.
at the end of death, it's forced into another neighboring reality where we take over another time in our lives. We don't become different people. We just takes over a different time in our life, and we're unaware of it. Well, with the Mandela effect, they caused that process to happen synthetically, I guess, when they collided the particles, chain reaction, and so we bring memories with us, and that's where our consciousness constructs reality. So when we were brought over to the next neighboring reality, we brought portions of our reality with us. Some people remember it, some people don't, and that's where the quantum, that's where the false memories come from some people, like the cornucopia and the Fruit of the Loom and all this.
There was a cornucopia in the Fruit of the Loom.
Now, Fruit of the Loom, there was.
And I have a vivid childhood memory with that, without a doubt. My dad was a logger, and I remember going over to the saw shop, and they had on one wall, they had this huge mural of the cornucopia and the Fruit of the Loom, very big thing. Mm-hmm. I remember seeing it, and that was definitely a part of the reality.
And I'll tell you, I know for a fact that was that way, because that was the first. That's how I learned how to say that word.
Right. And with loggers, that's the Fruit of the Loom is a big deal. And it's like Publishers Clearinghouse, Ed McMahon. I know that he was involved in that.
Yes.
That wasn't the case. It never was, if you look it up. Yes, it was. I remember checking the mail as a kid, and I remember seeing the envelope with his face on it. And,
yes.
Many discussions about it. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And these were portions of our reality that are no longer the thing. Well, it's a different reality what we live in. And for sure, without a doubt. And what caused that is a mind-blowing thing. And like I said, the government, they know a lot more than what we do.
Yep.
But as far as taking the portions of our reality, I have these theories that tend to be pretty accurate, which are kind of mind-blowing, because I don't really, I don't have any extra abilities or anything like that. But my theory is, as far as they just discovered that our consciousness constructs reality. A lot of it has to do with more than what we realized, with what are like the slit experiment with the photon.
The double ion experiment.
You have to watch it to become reality for the thing to become a photon or wave pattern or light pattern.
And for those of you guys watching, just real quick, so this slit experiment, they shoot two ions straight ahead through a slit. And then they look at the pattern on the back of the wall. Well, when you're not looking at it, it's random, And then when somebody looks at it, even through a camera, they go straight.
Yeah. Yep. Or it does, as long as there's a conscious observer, right?
Yes, conscious. Yep.
Like the cat in the box experiment, like they thought they had, where they have two scenarios where the cat in the box, if they release like a poisonous what is it, like a radioactive particle, it kills the cat, but the cat's not alive or dead until you look at it. Yeah, very weird. Well, so reality is constructed by us. And we thought it was the opposite. We thought that consciousness and reality doesn't affect that consciousness affects reality a very minimum. Well, no, what they discovered is consciousness builds reality. Like to the point where they can have two events that people are witnessing and they're not the same.
Correct.
Of their consciousness. So you're dealing with a conscious aspect there, and then when one reality is destroyed synthetically, like what CERN would do,
Right.
There's a 1 in 12 chances that it would cause a chain of events with black holes. They talked about it, that it would destroy, implode everything. That our consciousness as a whole would be shifted. If it couldn't be destroyed by death, it'd be shifted into a different reality. Well, then they have Willow, the Google chip that proved that there are many worlds. There are many worlds.
Yep.
So we have this reality here. So what is going on with our life? I mean, are we just in a big loop where we're going to continually to die and not be aware of it and go into different realities? I mean, what is this? I mean, very strange.
I would like to think that I had the ability to choose to come down here.
That could be.
But I mean, nobody will know.
Problem is, there's no memory. What they say with both theories, there's no memory before or after. So we don't know. I mean, but it would match with all religious texts. I mean, because it talks about everlasting life. Well, that would be everlasting life to be
correct. Yep.
Pushed over into other dimensions. It matches everything. So we have this unique situation where science and the unknown is colliding, and it's like actually like proving science is proving these aspects, and I think it's pretty exciting times for us.
So do you guys think that past lives that we remember, or even pieces of it, is like a different dimension or actually a past life?
Well, different reality. It depends upon what. I mean, some of us accordingly, like we only live this one life, and like we just take over different portions of our life. Like the other day, I turned in front of a semi, let's say, on my bike, and I was a close call, but and really wasn't a close call. I got hit.
True.
And then I got to another world. Because your consciousness escapes death by jumping to another reality. Because it can't be destroyed, it just goes into another one. So we don't remember the trauma. We don't remember the death. It's like, we don't actually remember death, I guess. Supposedly, no matter how traumatic. According to science.
But too many people, like kids, 5 years old, there was a boy.
In the mark from another life. You mean like the wound? Yeah. See, there's which would be a reincarnation theory. Yeah. It's very, very odd, and like I said, it's so ridiculous for people to say, for science to say that there's no evidence of something going on, because there's very many. There's a huge abundance of evidence that there's something strange going on, that life is not as what we think it is. And consciousness, I mean, they don't know anything about consciousness. Nothing.
Nope.
I mean, here you thought, well, the size of your brain is dependent upon how intelligent you are. Well, there's animals that have a very much smaller brain than we do that are very intelligent. And consciousness, it's like a machine that the consciousness operates a machine. We're a computer that the consciousness inhabits and like receives information from. But it's like, it has nothing to do with our biological makeup. So it's like there's so many things that are not what we thought they were. And, it's just, like I said, I only work here. I'm not smart enough to comprehend any of this. But,
this is just for entertainment purposes only.
Oh, let me put it up. You ready?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. There's too many of them. There we go.
No.
We're good.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
No.
Nothing about nothing.
I just work here. So I live by that. So I tell people I just work here.
Yeah, it's just we made up this whole conversation.
Yeah.
Yep.
We met up last week and we wrote it all down. This is all a joke. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
But for all, the whole thing is we need people to explore. We need people to push forward.
Yep.
And just as exciting as if back when people thought the world was flat, even though it might be, kind of funny.
I mean, I've never been to space. I don't know.
No, we don't know.
And here's the last question that I was going to ask. What's the big deal about Mars all of a sudden?
I don't know. When Elon Musk going on to Truth Network or whatever it is, or X or whatever, and saying, you know what, anybody want to buy SpaceX because the firmament won't let us pass it? You know, when he posts that, like he did, not too long ago, it's like.
Wait a minute, he posts what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, hey, did anybody want to buy my rocket business because we can't get past the firmament? And there's never anything else about it, and just left it at that. You know, who knows?
Huh.
Who knows? Yeah, look it up. Yeah, he actually posted that, and it's like, well, there's this Japanese scientist that he's dead now, but he talked about how we don't have enough fuel to make it even to the firmament, and if we did, it's like the rocket thing is a big show. It's not real. It makes me wonder. And then all these efforts to convince me that space is real, like the footage from the space station that they were putting up until the mouse ran across the model.
Yep.
Took it down.
Yes.
So, I mean, what about that? I mean, why fake
Yes.
Why fake any of the shit if it's real?
Or did you see the one where a panel fell and the maintenance guy was right there?
No, I didn't see that one.
That was done live. Yep.
Oh shit!
My question is, if you fake one clip, why? That is crazy. Mm-hmm. See, I had a theory when I got into the paranormal field is that, like, if I faked one piece of evidence, it would just it'd screw up my credibility forever.
Right.
UNC is that guy's name?
607 UNC, which is what? 607 UNC. Yeah, look him up. He's pretty crazy.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Off the wall.
I thought it was that William guy. He does weird stuff like that. I don't know.
There's people out there that really they have a lot of really people dismiss as being just bizarre gibberish. Why fake any of it? If it's real, just run a clip from orbit, call it good.
Yeah, this whole the government probably won't release it because they don't want everybody to freak out and panic. I don't believe that at all. They want to hold on to their power.
Well, people want that too, but people they've been brainwashed. They're pretty sensitive, nowadays. It's like, and if you, I mean, to me, if I found out that everything I believed in wasn't real, I'd kind of think it was cool. I went a lot to discover out there, but a lot of people would think that a lot of people would be very upset by it. And then then we'll go into. I mean, if they were told the truth about what is out there.
But here's the thing: how.
Uh-oh.
I froze too, didn't I?
Oh, I'm still seeing it. No, what's that? Okay, what happened? What do you want to play what he says? Okay, what? Are you there? What? There?
I'm here.
Okay, you're still there? Okay, so how do you play it?
Yeah, we're getting glitches now because we're talking about stuff.
Yeah, this guy's...
Everybody in the world came in this world equipped with everything they need. Remember y'all talk about them gifts and all that stuff from God? All this shit is all you need. So, only thing I can say to a person is, remember I just told y'all to say it out loud and then listen inside of your head? Listen to that voice inside your head, right? Be all you can be what you want to be. It don't even matter what you want to be. You can
just what it looks like right here.
Right?
Well, I don't know if you can't really see it.
It's a game. Keep playing. I'm trying to keep it real. Oh, you asking me for advice?
Well, this guy is like, I mean, some of the stuff he says. Okay, here's
Can you put his name in the chat?
What do you always argue this? Real point?
Yeah.
Why do you see? And he a smart.
What is it? Tell me it again.
They be like,
okay, here.
It's 607
UNC.
UNC, like 607 UNC.
Yeah, so some of the guy says it's nuts.
But a lot of it.
What is this going to die?
Oh, you want to talk about that? Yeah. Oh, good. Because you already did. There are a lot of people don't know. Listen, let me tell you. Remember Jesus 30 days and 30 nights? And you remember the Buddha's 49 days? That was kind of like explaining to you what happened when you died. But I'm going to tell you right now, you already did. But I'm going to tell you how you got stuck in that body. Right? When you died, right, you had like crazy visions. I know I got it. you saw forward, backwards, and side to side. And so you saw a light. And when you saw this white light, you got scared and you tried to run from it, but it was you. And when you ran from it, you kind of like slipped back into another body and got back reincarnated. Because you didn't, you didn't, what's that word? What's that word? You didn't, what's that word?
Yeah, the guy's like, he's nuts, but I mean, he really isn't.
You didn't like it. Yeah, that's true. You didn't like it. I gotta get my download. Y'all know I'm not. But when you know the life, you can't go to the next one. You kind of like stuck on it. And you hurt me. I'm not hurt. I'm not stuck here. Because like the firmament can't hold me. But they held too far. Their spirits go when they die.
Well, I mean, but if you mess with other stuff that's been researched, like the whole soul harvesting thing.
And he talks about the Illuminati a lot.
Yeah, it talks about a lot of stuff that's weird.
Right? So the man works like this. It repeats shit over and over. You can't control it. Sit around and wonder why thoughts keep popping up. The only way to control that, you gotta, what Jesus said, get your armor of the Lord. Right? I'm gonna tell you what he means by that. You gotta sit falling in the house now. That's how you know I'm talking. But look, this is how you gotta do it. So you gotta have a plan. So you gotta tame your body and your mind first. So first thing you gotta do, you gotta wake up every day at the same time. You gotta try to exercise in your body.
I've never heard this one either.
You work for me. So you exercise. Make it move, even when I don't want to move. And then you make your mind read for 10 to 15 minutes. Even though it don't want to read, it ain't reading.
Oh man, it's not turning up.
And then you make it remember. And you close your eyes and accept all the pain and you try. And then you tell it to blank out. And then you let it blank out. If you do that every day, the same problem yesterday won't come back tomorrow. Because you got to wipe yourself. You know how you computer? We live in a simulation. So you know how the computer, you got to delete everything and wipe all the files. If you don't, it'll start running slow. It'll start running slow with all the backup files in it. Yes, just like your mind is. It's the same way. So you got to clear it. You got to delete shit. You got to remove shit.
I mean, here's some thug like talking about. I mean, no.
Now, is that on, what is that platform on, TikTok or?
Yeah,
TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah, just look that up. That 603.
Okay, here's another thing about where we going.
Okay.
Another one.
I got it popped up there. Do you see it, Brandon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the word. It talks about Buddhists and all different religions. Interesting.
Yeah,
Everybody know when you die, there's a series of things happen. Let me tell you what happened, right? And this you can check this everywhere with the Buddhists and everything. So when you die, you go to like a 49-day stage of hallucinations, where you see anything in life that keeps you attached, to kind of like trick you back into the matrix, which is here. So in them 49 days, you will see everything from your mother, your relatives, and everything. The problem is, right, the mama you got now was probably your bitch in the other life. I'm sorry, a lot of people don't know, right? The problem is you had attachments. Are you laughing? It ain't funny, right? The problem is you had attachments. All right, and to move on, you have to break them attachments. So you think you hold on to your mama the whole time. That's your shit is not your mama or your bitch, and it's you. A lot of people.
Well, remember when they talk about the quantum immortality theory that matches. But the people who were your family members then weren't now.
So I want to know you already did. And you kind of like hallucinate. What's that word? You hallucination. You going through, you going through hallucination right now. Everybody know when you die.
Yeah, which that manages because it's like age reality that your family members in the last one they're not the same whenever these reality changes occur. And supposedly whenever there's a new reality change that where it's a different reality, we die somehow, or we all die together. I mean, according to CERN or whatever. It's just the whole theory is you can't shift without being destroyed and then being forced over. So I mean, why this dog is talking about stuff that the quantum mechanics, that's very strange.
It is.
Because I mean, the guy doesn't understand where he's saying really, and
we talked about sleep paralysis.
It's talking about sleep paralysis. This guy has all kinds of I mean, for someone studied, I've studied a lot of these things, and it's very, it's very accurate.
When you dream, everybody here probably had this happen. You ever had it happen before? You was asleep. You thought you was up. You try to get up. Your body wouldn't move, right? Your body won't move. Your soul wasn't back yet. Yeah,
Yep.
you glitched, right? Until everybody realizes that this is not real, they're going to keep coming back here. A lot of people here, so when they go home and they dream, can you explain, like, what the hell's going on when they died? You dead. When you dream, everybody here.
Or that restart? Well, this is weird. This is weird.
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to jump off.
Yeah, I got to get off here too.
Thank you. Well, we're only like what? How many hours over?
Yeah, Brandon, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, we got home early anyway. So very interesting stuff. Very fascinating times we're living in, I think, and I think we're lucky to be here.
I think so.
Yep.
So, and
it's gonna get more interesting.
Yeah. So
Yep.
hey, it turns out to be a good show. Thank you, sir, for coming in and joining. You're great. For the minute you popped in on that one show, like I wanted you to come in and join us. Really have.
Well, thank you.
Independent thinker and welcome anytime. I'd love to have a conversation with you. It's been great.
I'd love to come back. We'll have to
thank you.
Schedule something.
You will have to. Okay, thank you so much.
You can contact me.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see you this weekend.
You'll see me this weekend.
We'll do it.
Hey, Brandon.
Uh-huh.
When I bring my thermonuclear jacket to sleep in your house, do I need to wear like 15 pairs of socks also?
Probably, because I keep this house at 64.
Woo!
You know how much? It's 84 in my house right now.
Well, because you ain't got no air.
That's exactly. Well, I have a little bit of air.
Yeah, you open the window.
Well, yeah, I got 2 windows open.
Let's see. I know what's happening. Anyway, thank you so much. This was fun. I'm gonna jump off.
Thank you.
Bye, Brandon.
Bye.
Look forward to having you. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Well, that concludes our show, Miss Glenn. And thank you for being on so late. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Good to have those kind of discussions. Keep people thinking. Yeah, there we go. Got to keep thinking. Until next time.
Yep. Everybody have a good night.
You too. Good night.